Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of the Haymakers. I'm your host, Nikki V, and today we are going to do a WWE mock draft special. Now, you may have heard that the WWE is on the verge of a brand split. On July 11th, I believe they said, they're going to have a WWE draft on the July 11th episode of Raw, and because of that, we are going to try to do something a little interesting on this channel, because if you'll recall, Toon, Calkos, you two have had some fairly heated debates before.
Hated a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, hated. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Anybody remember SummerSlam 2015? Or
yeah.
Or Payback a couple of months ago about...
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
Yeah, Trivia Mania, yeah.
Trivia Mania. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little competition. I'm going to be the mediator, the commissioner, whatever you want to call it. And Toon, you will be representing SmackDown. Calkos, you'll be representing Raw. And you two are going to take the WWE roster and the NXT roster and basically create your own rosters. And then once it's over, we'll see which... we'll take a look at your rosters and see which one would kick the ass of the other one. So, simple enough. We've got a couple of rules to go through real quick. First off, we're going to determine the number one overall pick with a coin flip. You'll just have to go, trust me on this one, we'll have to do honor system, whatever. But yeah, besides that, everyone's getting drafted. At least everyone on the main roster. I'm not going to ask you to decide between, NXT jobbers. So, once we get past people who win on NXT TV, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Tag teams get selected all at once, okay? So, for example, you could pick all of the New Day with one pick, or all of the Wyatts with one pick. Also, whoever gets the number one overall pick, the next person will get picks 2 and 3, then the first person will get picks 4 and 5, second person gets picks 6 and 7, etc., 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 2 at a time until we get to the bottom. And then at that point, we'll compare rosters and see how we do. So, I have got my coin right here. Calkos, since you are basically the mod of the Discord group, we're going to go ahead and have you call it. Heads or tails?
You forgot one additional rule.
Which rule?
The first pick must be for either the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, or United States Champion, Rusev, and then the double pick starts, because the championships need to go to one or the other brand.
Right.
Also, did we mention that right now, Roman Reigns is automatically Calkos' first pick, and John Cena is automatically my first pick?
Yes, because Meltzer already came out and said that Roman Reigns is basically going to be headlining Raw, John Cena is going to be headlining SmackDown, so those picks are already headed to those people, and the first picks will be between decide who gets which secondary title, and then the tag team and the women's titles will basically be between both shows. So, now that's everything, right?
Yep.
Correct, yeah, that's everything.
Alright, Calkos, call it.
Tails.
And it's heads.
Ooh.
So, Toon,
right.
You get the first pick. Who would you like?
My first pick is The Miz.
All right, Toon's taking the Intercontinental Championship, so that means, Calkos, you get Ruru. You got the United States Champion.
Good, I'll build him up as an actual champion.
Yeah. Rusev Butria. Okay.
Rusev Machka?
Machka.
Okay.
I like how they actually said what Machka finally means on the air. And
yeah.
It means crush. Do you not use Google?
Mm-hmm.
That was great. All right, Toon, you've got the first overall pick. You can choose anyone else on the roster now. Who is your number one overall pick?
Dean Ambrose.
Oh. Right off the bat, why Ambrose?
Well, one, Ambrose is easily one of my favorites right now, and I feel that other than John Cena, since he's going to be the champion, you're going to need a really strong mid-card face, bordering on main event, who can transition back and forth. I feel Dean Ambrose is that guy.
All right, so Calkos, you have the next 2 picks. Who you want?
Okay, so here's the thing. I was gone for all afternoon, which means, unlike Toon, I didn't get the chance to go through all of my picks. Unlike he did, I didn't get the chance to go through that. My first pick is New Day.
Oh, you mother! Oh, that's gonna be my next pick.
My first pick is all of New Day.
That's why I love doing this draft, just to see people get fucking screwed over hardcore.
See, I like this dynamic. Toon prepared, I didn't, so it's a total fucking wash. Who gets what? So my first pick is going to be the New Day. They're the biggest merch leaders right now. In 2015, of course, that merch leader was John Cena, but the New Day has recently overtaken him and Roman and the Usos to be the merch leader just because of one fucking t-shirt, too, which is amazing to me.
Booty
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, I'm taking New Day as my first pick. My second pick number 3. Pick number 3 is going to be Cesaro.
Yeah.
I think Cesaro is going to be my workhorse. The guy can get it on with anybody in the ring, and I think he'd be a fantastic, immediate, well-rounded addition to my roster.
Okay. By the way, don't forget, we can also pick NXT guys. So if you want to take Samoa Joe, if you want to take Finn Balor, they are on the board. So now we go back to Toon. You've got the next 2 picks. Who you taking?
And it's funny you say NXT because pick number 4, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, pick number 4 is Finn Balor.
Ooh!
You are also going to need someone who is not only a great face, but he has the potential to be a great heel. And you need somebody who I believe can get up to the main event. He's already like the main event of NXT. He's shown how well he can hang up there. I have no doubt that he's going to be able to hang with Cena and Ambrose.
Okay. And your number 5 pick?
Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the tag team for this one. Enzo and Cass.
Fuck!
They're going to need a good, strong tag team division, so why not Enzo and Cass?
Yeah, it's actually a good thing you took them, because at this point, the tag team division is a little sparse. Once you get past the top 2, it's a pretty sharp decline down to like the Wyatts are still pretty good, but then besides that, maybe the Vaudevillains and the Dragons, and they're just kind of...
Well, here's the thing. New Day may be extremely popular over on Calkos' side. I need something to match that, so Enzo and Cass is the logical choice.
Good call. Good call. All right, Calkos, you've got... this would be picks number 10 and 11.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, so I actually, real quick, I have to go over my notes and make sure I remove... Well, I have to remove Cena and Reigns from the roster because I don't want to double pick because that'll just get really fucking confusing. So yeah. I'm keeping track
I'll just give you a quick recap on who's gone already. We got, you have taken Reigns, Rusev, New Day, and Cesaro.
Yep.
Toon has taken Cena, Miz, Ambrose, Balor, and Enzo and Cass.
Okay. Pick number 5, I believe this is. Or 6, right? Yeah, 6.
5 and 6 for you.
Okay.
All right. And just to give you guys a little tip, you don't have a lot of heels on the roster.
Nah, you're right, actually. But, screw heels. My number 6 pick is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura.
Motherfucker. He was my next pick.
That's 2 for 2, buddy. Shinsuke Nakamura is all around the best worker in WWE right now. He needs to be on my roster. He's going to be main event talent, no fucking question. The guy can promo in English. He proved that on yesterday's episode of NXT. He can promo in English, and that's all I need. So, fantastic. But my number 7 pick, I also have to eliminate Miz and Rusev. There we go. This is number 7, right?
6.
1, 6. Fuck, I can't keep track.
You said 10 and 11 before. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like jumping fucking all the way through.
Yeah, 10 and 11 in between the both of you.
Oh, yeah, I want to do between the both of us. That's why I was like number... unless... Wait, are you counting tag team as like multiple picks?
Nope.
Okay, well, in that case, pick number 11.
Okay.
Well, yeah, pick number 11, correct. That can't be pick number 11. I've only been... That's 1, and then...
Toon's pick 5, you've picked 5, so that would mean the next one would be 11.
Oh, all right, cool. Number 11 pick. If I'm going to poach, I'm actually going to go, let's go over to the women's side of things. I'm going to pick Bailey.
Bailey, interesting.
Bailey is the most over face on the roster. She is a merch mover. I need her on my roster.
You guys seem to be focusing a lot on the merch.
Hey,
that's what
money,
makes the world go round.
Yeah, money makes the world go round. Come on. All right. Those are my picks.
Toon, you've got 12 and 13. Who you got and why?
Number 12, yeah, you're right. I think I am going to add a heel to my roster, and I can't think of anybody better than number 12, Kevin Owens.
Ooh, shit!
I was wondering when he would go. I'm surprised he fell to 12. Like, I thought he would be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, Owens is a great heel. He's probably one of the best heels that we have so far, and he's already faced off with a few of the people on the roster, but it's going to be interesting how he's going to work with this again, now on the main event level. Let's see. And number 13, we are, well, my side is lacking, and he already picked Bailey. So if you want to go with one of the best over faces, I'm going to go with one of the best wrestlers on there. I'm going Asuka.
I am
Asuka is going to be a great fit with who I have to pick for the women's division, so I think this should be interesting how she's going to play things out here.
I'm a little bit surprised that no one's taken any of the main roster women, like Becky and Sasha are still on the board.
It's still early, man. I mean, look at all the names on these notepads. We have a lot to go.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm surprised that like they weren't among the first 2 women to go off the board. But anyway, Calkos, you're back on the clock. 14 and 15.
14 and 15. Let's add a heel. Let's add a heel that is also very beloved, but can also be a wonderful asshole. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has already proven himself to be a main event talent who can also go in the mid-card, so no question, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, oh wait, no. You've got the United States Championship on your show, so I was going to say maybe Rollins could win. I thought that maybe the IC title was on your show and he could go for the Grand Slam, but alas, he cannot.
Unfortunately, we'd have to do a transfer, which actually could happen next year. On our podcast, but for my 15th pick, or for the 15th pick rather, let's go for another tag team. All right, we're gonna do another tag team, the Dudley Boys.
Interesting.
Solid pick.
Dudley Boys are the talents of yesteryear. You need those legends. And we don't have any legends. It's all new talent. But you need those guys that can really go and build up the rest of the roster while still getting themselves over every so often. And I think the Dudleys will be able to do that for the tag team division.
That's solid. And especially considering the fact that they're willing to put people over. So that's good. All right. Toon, you have 16 and 17. Who you got?
Okay. All right, 16. 16, I know which one. I'm going to go with AJ Styles.
Oh, man.
AJ Styles is going to be in an interesting environment because, well, he may have faced Owens, and he's tangled with, I believe he's tangled with, maybe Miz at one point, I think.
Yeah, they feuded back on the build to Fastlane. Like, remember the thing where he and Chris Jericho were basically taking turns killing the Miz?
But Styles has never had to face John Cena. Styles has never had to go up against, I believe he's never faced Finn Balor. So I think he's going to fit in.
Not since Japan.
Well, since then. But here on this level, I think he's going to fit in nicely here. And I'm liking how my SmackDown is going to be. I'm going to like that it's going to be a good batch of new breed and old breed. So new breed is going to bring on up. I'm going to bring up someone from NXT. My next pick is Austin Aries.
Oh wow. I was not expecting that pick. That's a dark horse.
Austin Aries is a phenomenal wrestler. I think with the caliber that we have so far, he's going to have some interesting mid-card matches before he bumps right up to the main event. He is main event level, I think.
He is the greatest man that ever lived, so he's got that going for him.
Okay.
But, all right. Calkos, I believe we are up to 18 and 19.
18 and 19, okay. Every roster needs their monster. My monster is Samoa Joe.
Ah!
Samoa Joe, he looks the part, he acts the part, he plays the part, he is the part. Samoa Joe is my pick for number, what, 18 this is?
Yep.
Okay. My number 19 pick is going to be, if only because I have a massive goddamn crush on her, Natalya.
Really?
I'm going to pick Natalya. Natalya is better than she seems.
She really is.
She is, and I think that she'd be a good addition to my women's roster.
Yeah, she's a little on the mic, but other than that, like, she's technically solid. Like,
she
nobody
is.
can deny that.
They don't let her wrestle enough, and when they give her the chance, she does amazing, I think.
Yeah.
If Roadblock is anything to say about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I'm just surprised, once again, like, the first main roster draft pick, not Becky Lynch, not Charlotte, not Sasha Banks, it's Natalya. I would not have put money on that one. But, that's interesting. I can dig it. All right, we got 20 and 21. That would be with Toon. Toon, who do you got?
Okay, so we have John Cena as a very recognizable face, but since we are going with, like I said, new and old, we do need some old faces in order for, it to draw people back in. So, adding to John Cena's level, my next pick is Randy Orton.
Please don't tell me you're going to put Orton versus Cena.
Oh, no, I'm putting Orton on the mid-card.
All right, that's fair. Like, Orton seems like at the point in his career where he could, like, you know how early in his career he was a legend killer? Like, I feel like at this point in his career he could be like the rookie killer.
I'm thinking something like that. I think what he did with what is it, when he was like a really dark heel up against like Triple H. I like that he's that. Like, he's just like, he's King Cuerno almost, I think. Like, he's there, he's there, and you know what he's capable of. I've always thought that like King Cuerno is the Randy Orton of Lucha Underground, so
yeah, I like that comparison. All right, 21.
All right. Asuka's getting a little lonely, and I'm thinking, Sasha Banks.
There she is.
Damn it!
But as a face.
What?
You'll see. There are a few heels that I can bring up. Don't worry.
You can bring them up, but will you?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh.
I think Asuka and Sasha will be at the very tippy top of the women's division. And plus, it'll be for some great matches, too, so.
You've got Asuka and Sasha Banks on your roster. Holy shit. All right, 22 and 23 are heading to Calkos. Who do you have and why?
It is the Battle of the Women, okay? All right, if you're bragging about having them, I'm going to bring up Becky Lynch.
Very good, sir.
That needs no explaining.
See, I was going to go for Becky, but I realized that with star power and skill, I have to go with Sasha. As much as I love Becky, she's a great face, but Sasha is just a little bit better.
So, pick number 23. I'm actually kind of surprised neither of us have snatched this one up yet. Still on the board, but I gotta go for it. My underdog from the underground, Sami fucking Zayn.
All right.
He fell all the way to 23. He's the Aaron Rodgers of this draft.
Well, here's the thing. There's so many good picks because the WWE roster is really, really well stacked. So I gotta pick Sami Zayn because eventually Toon's gonna sneak up on me and go like, nope, gotcha. So I gotta get Sami Zayn.
Yeah, it's a good call because at this point, I'm looking at the rest of the main roster talent, and we're starting to, like, the upper level of talent is starting to go. Like, at this point, you got people like Del Rio, Sheamus still on the board, Neville.
We want our top picks. We'll save, like, the rest for later.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we're starting to we're gonna have to start going with some lower mid card people. But let's go on. Toon, you're at number 24 and 25.
That is a tough one you got there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with tag team.
Mm-hmm.
I know how SmackDown does really well with Latino community, so I'm gonna bring up the Lucha Dragons.
Oh,
it's a solid pick, especially ever since Kalisto's started to establish himself as a legit singles guy. So, all right, I can go with that.
And I'm still going to need to build up. I'm going to need a few more heels. So let's see what I can work with here. My next pick is Baron Corbin.
All right.
Baron Corbin is going to be a lot of fun to work with. He's going to barrel on through everyone and probably get to the Intercontinental Championship quick. But it's not going to be long before he's going after Cena. And Corbin versus Cena would be awesome.
Maybe this is just weird of me. I'm starting to have a little bit of reservations about Corbin, because think about his big run in NXT. He had some really great people to work with. He worked with Apollo Crews and Austin Aries. A lot of really good people like that. And I'm just a little bit worried that maybe, just maybe, they might have been carrying him. But if we're going to have him in feuds with people like Orton and Aries and Owens and Cena, then I think he'll be just fine. Picks number 26 and 27, they go to Calkos. Who do you have and why?
My 26th pick is going to be a pick that really should have gotten better than what they have before, but I'm going to make sure that they get better. The Wyatt family.
Oh.
The Wyatt family under my jurisdiction, they're going to hold championships. They're going to hold a lot of championships, and they're going to build their ranks, and they will lose sometimes, because I don't want them to become Glodberg, but they are my 26th pick.
I'm kind of surprised Bray Wyatt and Bray Wyatt and Harper and all them, they fell to 26. You're getting some good deals with later picks.
There's a lot on the roster, like I mentioned before. Anyway, my
sorry if you could hear squeaking just then. I'm in a leather seat.
That is okay. That is fine. But my 27th pick, or the 27th pick, I should say. Who do I have for women on the roster?
You have Bayley, Natalya, and Becky Lynch.
They're all faces. I need a heel to balance that out. A really great heel. One whom I love to hate. Alexa Bliss.
Hell yeah.
I am bringing up sparkle and glimmer and all that shit because Alexa Bliss is not super great in the ring, but good God, is she a good promo.
Yeah, she has the best... have you ever gone on the Squared Circle subreddit and seen the username Alexa Bliss Reacts?
Yeah, she's very good at emoting, she's very good at talking, and, she's hot as hell to boot, so Alexa Bliss.
Fair enough. And she just broke off from, as she put it, 470 pounds of deceased weight in Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake.
Brutal! Alright,
yes.
That is my 27th pick.
All right, Calkos, you're at 20, Calkos, Toon, you're at 28 and 29. I almost gave you 2 extra picks.
Oh, right. Yay, more for me.
Yeah, Toon, 28 and 29, go.
Well, like I said, I'm still bringing in recognizable faces. I have John Cena, I have Randy Orton, and now I'm going to bring in Big Show.
Ooh, wow, unique pick.
I think Big Show will fit in well. He's been bouncing back and forth between face and heel, but he gets over with the crowd when he needs to, and he's also a good guy for the company. He knows how to put people over. He knows how to make people look good.
I'm a giant!
Yeah, I think that as big guys go, we need to start building up some big guys, and Show versus Corbin. Now there's something interesting.
If he can do an End of Days on Big Show, he will be eternally over.
And I'm gonna bring in another heel tag team because I feel we have 2 face teams. So I'm gonna go with the Vaudevillains.
That seems right. They just got a title shot. Even though, does anybody else feel like that title match at Extreme Rules went a little quick and did not a good bit for the Vaudevillains.
I think Vaudevillains look strong.
Yeah, they did look strong. The problem is that the match was 9 minutes, whereas the Asylum match was 26. And the Asylum match, for as good as the spots were, I mean, it went on for so fucking long.
Yeah, I think that match should have gone 20 minutes tops.
I think 7 minutes should have taken from the Asylum match and given to the tag team match. I think that's what should have happened, but it didn't. That's where the cards lie. Fuck it. But Vaudevillains, I guess that's a solid pick for you.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay, 30 and 31, we're back to Calkos.
All right, we're going to bring another tag team on my roster. They're a tag team that were built from nothing, just a couple of friggin' jobbers, but since then they've risen to prominence, and I don't know a single soul that doesn't love them. American Alpha.
Oh, yeah!
Come on, I wanted that one. I was waiting.
Jordan, Gable.
American Alpha is amazing. They are going to be the Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit of my tag team division.
That is solid comparisons. Like, I feel like at some point, those two are going to break up and both go on to big singles careers. Because, like, Jordan is awesome in the ring. Like, he has, like, a presence to him. Like, when he pulls the straps down, you know shit is about to get really real. And, like, Chad Gable is, like, the quickest person in the WWE in the ring. I can't say he's the quickest person I've ever seen because I just watched Daga in Lucha Underground. Look him up. Holy shit. But, like, he just won PWI's Rookie of the Year this year. Guy's going places. So, yeah, I am very, very okay with American Alpha at number 30. Who do you got at 31?
31, I've got my monster for the men's division. I need my monster for the women's division. Nia Jax.
Ugh.
Nia Jax is going to be my 31 pick.
Okay. Like, I believe she is getting a title shot at the next take. By the way, have you heard what the next takeover is going to be called?
The End.
Yeah. NXT TakeOver The End.
It's possible, there's been rumors flying about, take this with a grain of salt, but there's rumors that NXT is ending very soon because of the brand split, and that all of the NXT talent are going to move up to the main roster, the NXT writers are going to move to respective shows in head positions, and NXT as a developmental territory is just going to be strictly that, developmental. It's shot in the fucking dark, but there's a huge shakeup going on in the WWE with all of the talent firings, with Black Friday that happened recently, with the brand split, and just with this ominous fucking feeling about what's happening to NXT right now. So that it's possible. So we're going to have to wait and see on this one. It makes me nervous, but it makes me really fucking excited because a lot is changing. A lot is changing, and I appreciate that. But yeah, Nia Jax, anyway, is going to be my number 31 pick.
All right, then. Toon, you've got 32 and 33.
32 and 33. I think I may have something. Just give me a second. I'm just looking at my notes. Ooh, all right. Okay, I'm surprised I did not go with this before. So, I'm going to be a dick to Calkos.
Oh, fucking A. What are you picking?
So you have Shinsuke, right?
I have Shinsuke Nakamura, yes.
I have Hideo Itami.
Oh.
You know, I hear he's coming back pretty soon.
Why you do this? Why?
I'm not gonna let you snatch up both.
Oh, god damn it.
So sad for you.
No, I like Hideo. From what I've seen from him, he's a solid wrestler. He'll fit in well with everyone else, I think. My next pick... I don't know if this is gonna be another dick move or not. I'm going with Paige.
That's not a dick move. It's a solid pick for you.
Yeah,
that is the phone. Excuse that.
Yeah, because right now, I'm just looking at the women you've got on your roster. You've got Asuka, you got Sasha, and now you got Paige. Like, it's a little bit of like I'm not going to say drop off, but like there's the top 2 in your division are really, really, really good.
Come on, Paige is good. I think she's done a great job when she was a heel. She did a great job when she was a face. She's a great wrestler. I think that can blur the line between face and heel. When she's there, you know she's there. She's a star. She's there to kick some ass.
All right then. 34 and 35 go to Calkos. Who do you got?
Okay. I've kind of been holding off on this because it's my dark horse, and I really don't think Toon is going to pick it, but, yeah. I'm going to have to go with Zack Ryder.
Yeah, see, you have fun with Zack Ryder.
I'll have fun with Zack Ryder. I'll have a lot of fun with Zack Ryder, making him WWE World Heavyweight Champion for a couple of months.
You're going to have him go over Reigns?
Yes.
I'm not necessarily going to have him go over Reigns, but he will be champion.
You do right by Zack.
Yes, because if I make him champion, then all I have to do is make him tag team champion, possibly with, who is it in NXT?
Mojo Rawley?
Mojo Rawley, yeah. Maybe I can team him up with Mojo Rawley, make him tag team champion, boom, Grand Slam. And you know what?
I got some news for you. Zack Ryder has already held a tag team title once.
Never mind then.
Edgehead.
With the
Hawkins.
Edgeheads, Ryder and Hawkins.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So he is literally a world championship away from a Grand Slam.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to make him a Grand Slam champion, much like Daniel Bryan and a lot of other people. Okay,
I'm going to assume you're going to take Mojo Rawley as well.
No, because Mojo Rawley is a possibility, but it's not exactly a definite. He can be paired with a lot of different people, but next up, you need your comedy jobbers. You need your comedy characters, possibly your comedy underdogs. My number 35 pick is Golden Truth.
Yeah, I knew you were going to pick that.
Hey man, look, Jim Cornette can say all he wants that funny doesn't equal money, but the New Day are proving him wrong every single motherfucking Monday and Thursday night, soon to be Monday and Tuesday night.
Jim Cornette can suck 1,000 cocks.
He really can, alright? He can get face-fucked into oblivion. I'm picking Golden Truth.
I don't like him. Cornette, I mean. But Golden Truth, alright, I can dig it. Like, you have Wyatt Family versus the Golden Truth. That's gonna be great. Alright, we got 36 and 37. Toon, you're back on the clock. Who do you have?
I'm going to add another tag team to my roster, and I'm going to go with the Usos.
That's fair.
Ooh.
Usos. I'm going to take the Usos away from Roman Reigns so Roman Reigns can do his own thing. The Usos, before they joined up with Reigns, became his freaking bodyguard lackeys. The Usos were a phenomenal tag team. They held the tag team titles for quite a while. When they started out, they were just jobbers. They were just fed to other tag teams. Pretty soon, they became tag team champions, and they rose to the top.
Didn't they win PWI Tag Team of the Year at one point?
Yes, they did. They went from that to that, and that was impressive to me. And now they're kind of just faltered back into whatever position they have now. They don't need to be in that. They need to show that they can do this on their own like they're supposed to. So they are going to fit well into my tag team division.
The bloodline is no more.
Good.
Ha.
I hate this
Hallelujah.
frickin' stable.
All right, 37. We're still on Toon.
I'm surprised no one picked this. You can never go wrong with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, I had a funny feeling.
Ziggler's an all-around guy. You've seen him work with just about anything. He can adapt, and adapting is going to be very important on my roster considering, like I said, the new breed and the old breed. He's going to contend with, of course, people that he already knows, but there are going to be some fresh faces.
Like Baron Corbin again?
No, not Corbin. No, I am no. There's a bar. Okay, Ryder, Mr. Ryder. No more Corbin and Ziggler. I refuse for that in any capacity.
By the way, I was looking around on the WWE personnel page on YouTube. Do you guys know who the head writer is?
Who?
Ranjin Singh, Khali's old manager.
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
Interesting.
If you would have given me 1,000 picks, I would not have picked Ranjin Singh. 38 and 39. You're going to Calkos.
My 38th pick, I have a tag team legend. I need a singles legend. Chris Jericho.
I am shocked that he fell to 38. 8.
Again, for the third time tonight, there's a huge roster. We all have our favorites, so some people are going to be falling very low on the totem pole, but only through circumstance. Eventually, they're going to get picked, and they're going to do very well. Jericho is going to hold another title, so he can drop it to a young up-and-comer. And, I mean, Jericho is the biggest asshole in WWE in all the right ways. He touches all the right nerves and just makes you hate him, and he's going to be a fantastic addition to my roster.
All right. 39.
39 is going to be the next member of the New Day, because let's fucking face it, New Day needs more people. Okay, they need more people on their little group they got going on. No Way Jose.
I was gonna pick him next. Oh, because I thought he would have fit in so well on my side. Ah.
You just got quick scoped, you noob. You need to drink more Mountain Dew.
I really thought you were going to go Apollo Crews and cue up the "That's racist!" But No Way Jose. Okay, I can buy that.
No. No Way Jose. He's a big old ball of fun. I mean, he's might not go anywhere on his own, but in a stable, dude, he's priceless.
He's our new Santino, I think.
He is our Santino, all right? Santino works well with other people because he's a comedy character, and comedy characters work well if they can generate, heat, and if they can generate excitement, and just do their thing with other people. So if I were to take him and add him to the New Day, I think he could go far.
Okay, I can buy that. All right, we're on to number 40. Toon, you're up.
You're killing me here. Man, oh man.
Still got some pretty good people on the board. Got Neville, got Sheamus.
Stop giving him ideas.
Oh, don't worry, I paid off Nikki before this. Anyway. No, I actually didn't. I'm gonna go Apollo Crews.
Aha! Nikki just gave him an idea. Yay!
And women's roster is kind of lacking at the moment, but I'll get back to that later. There's not really a lot of good picks there. But I feel a different division needs something fresh. I'm gonna go with an NXT tag team. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna mess up their names. Gargano and Ciampa?
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa. Okay, yes, that's what I'm going with.
Let me tell you about these motherfuckers. They are awesome. Like, Johnny Gargano has, like, one of the most unique movesets I've ever seen. Like, he's almost like Simon Gotch in just how weird his moves are in the ring, but he's just really fluid. And Tommaso Ciampa is in the top 3 stiffest guys in the company. Like, have you ever seen the match between Samoa Joe and Ciampa?
I think so.
Oh my god, it was brutal. Like, I would want to see Naka versus Ciampa. That would be almost kind of a dream match for me. That would be sick. But, yeah, I am fully in favor of Ciampa and Gargano. So, let's see here. Now we're on to 42 and 43. Those go to Calkos. Who do you have?
I think I know. How many people do I have in my women's division?
Let's see here. We got Bayley, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Nia Jax. That's 5.
All right, I think I can add one more to my roster. Charlotte. I'm going to add Charlotte, and I'm going to make her not suck.
You do that.
I will do that, okay? I will do that.
Yeah, just have her compete and not talk a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You seem to be missing someone from the 4 Horsewomen there. Oof. Sorry about that.
Fuck off. Okay, so I'm going to add one final tag team to my roster. One more.
Mm-hmm.
The Revival.
Interesting.
Which one's Dawson? Which one's Dash?
I believe, I think... Oh, I could not answer this. I'm pretty sure Dash is the bald one, but if you would have, gun to my head, I could not say for sure. But you know what?
Dash and Dawson are the ultimate tag team specialists. They do it better than anybody else. And I think they're going to be a great last-minute addition to my tag team roster. to really round things out.
All right. We're on to number 44 and 45 for Toon.
What was it, 44 you said, or 45?
44. You have both of those picks, but we're on 44 now.
44. Took me long enough to go with this, but I noticed that you have Sami Zayn on your side. I have Neville. Yeah, you just thought I forgot about him. No.
You gonna be okay there?
No, I'm not. Send help.
My next pick, continuing with the old breed, Kane.
When you said old breed, I was like, yep, I fucking knew it.
Well, who else am I gonna go with?
You could go with fucking Eva Marie.
Oh, yeah, totally. Okay.
Hey, we're gonna have to get to that point eventually, okay?
We're gonna be scraping the bottom of the barrel. Who wants the last chip?
Yeah, no kidding. Who wants the last motherfucking drop of whiskey?
To be fair, Eva Marie has really strong heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that heat's not going on my show.
Yeah, honestly, like, once we get down to, like, the dregs, if you give me the choice between, like, say, Eva Marie and, I don't know, Angelo Dawkins, or someone on NXT that most people haven't heard of, I would take Eva. Just to kind of be that heel that everybody loves to see get their ass handed to them.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, we're on to 46 and 47. The picks go to Calkos.
All right, my number 46 pick is going to be Sheamus.
Good pick.
Fuck that guy.
Pick.
Yeah, Sheamus is a solid worker, and that's all I need him to be.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's actually getting very, very difficult to pick, but my next pick, I think, I'm going to have to go with Ty Dillinger.
Interesting.
The perfect 10.
Perfect motherfucking 10.
I think that Dillinger could end up being a really good, like, tag team guy. Like, if you put him in a stable, I think Dillinger will make a good name for himself. And also, his entrance is money, money, money. Like, holy shit. Like, there was an entrance that he did not long ago. I think it was right before his match with Nakamura, where, like, they did all this cool camera work with his, and there was, like, a 10-shaped spotlight, like, you can go places with Ty Dillinger. Also, he got kicked in the face by Shawn Michaels once. True story.
Yeah.
Say, I just kicked Stan! What a great moment.
Yeah,
all right.
Dillinger was going to be one of my picks. All right,
we're down to 48 and 49. Let's see here.
All right, we're doing pretty good. We have a pretty solid roster so far. This is getting tough. I think I'm going to go with someone who I think I can repackage and make him work because he didn't need any of those stupid gimmicks. He is a solid wrestler who unfortunately got squashed underneath a lot of things, and as such is unbelievable now. I'm going to, and forget make Darren Young great again, I'm going to make Jack Swagger great again.
I thought you hated Swagger, because he injured your precious indie darling.
He's like Toon is like the anti-Baron Corbin.
No, I've had time to think about Jack Swagger, and given what I could do with him, I feel I can make something work with him. He'll fit in well with the mid-card. He won't be a fucking jobber. For starters, I am not having him be a jobber. He deserves a lot better than that. There was a time where people thought he could be the next Kurt Angle. I can make him the next Kurt Angle. Just as long as he doesn't talk.
If you can make him the next Kurt Angle, then you should take up a career in alchemy. All right, 49.
49.
There's still some decent people on the roster. You just kind of got to dig around.
Yeah, you got to figure out how you can turn this into gold. So, I'm going to need more women on my roster.
Right now you have Asuka, Sasha Banks, Paige. Holy shit, that's it.
Then I need to fix that.
You have 3 women on the roster. This is like Nitro.
Dana Brooke.
Good pick. There's a lot of room for improvement there.
Dana Brooke when I took a look at her, I almost thought, like, oh, she could be maybe the next Beth Phoenix because she looks strong. She looks like she can kick your ass. And I'm going to take her away. I'm not going to make her the bodyguard. And I'm going to have her be there. I'm going to have her be right up there near the top.
Okay. And we are now at 50 and 51.
Oh my God. It's coming down to the wire for some hidden talent here. You really never know with these picks. I'm going to have to go with, how many women do I have in my roster? Just count them.
6.
All right, I have 6. I think there's room for one more woman on my roster. Because you picked Enzo and Cass, there's no harm in me picking Carmella.
Yeah, because I don't think they really need Carmella. They're doing just fine on their own. It felt like Carmella was just an attachment, and I bet she can do good on her own.
She was an attachment. There really was no reason for Carmella to be there. She was there probably just to get her on screen, but I think Carmella, it's a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking. You don't know anything about Carmella, so maybe she's great. Who really knows at this point?
She has my favorite finisher at least in NXT right now, and maybe even on the main roster. That leg-based Koji clutch. Ouch.
Yes, absolutely. I think she's gonna win a women's title off of that. All right, so another addition to help round my male roster. Which pick is this? My number 51 pick is going to be Alberto Del Rio.
Good pick.
There was once a time when Del Rio was great. When his name was El Patron. I will make Del Rio great again. I will surround him with a 10-foot wall. That is my plan. See, it's funny because he's Mexican.
That is a fact. That is an actual fact. All right. I think we can make it to 6. He is Mexican. I can confirm. My sources tell me.
No, you don't say.
All right. I think we can make it to 60. So we got a couple more picks to go. We're on to Toon, 52 and 53. Who do you have and why?
Club.
Oh, I was wondering when they would go.
These two guys look great. I want to see how they can do on their own. And I'm going to be a little bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
You need more women on your roster, bruh.
Eva Marie.
I knew it.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
I told you Eva Marie would get picked.
Only reason I'm picking Eva Marie, the lesser of two evils here. Eva Marie, Lana.
There's some other women that haven't been picked yet.
I'm going with Eva Marie because I'm going to sit her the fuck down and say, hey, you wrestle. You don't suck. You actually watch what you're doing. No sloppiness. If I see any of that shit, I'm fucking firing you first night. You know what? Every match. If you don't fucking impress me, every match. Every fucking match. Even if you're in a tag team, you better be in the fucking ring for the tag team. You better not be just standing on the fucking side.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You wrestle. You come here to fucking wrestle. I don't see any of that, you're fucking fired.
All right. We'll see how that works.
Bruh.
All right, 54
I don't
and
like Eva Marie.
54 and 55, it's Calkos.
All right, 54, I'm actually kind of surprised he hasn't been picked yet, but I think his retirement should be on Monday Night Raw. Mark Henry.
Good.
I like that. I've always been a fan of Mark Henry. Like, he's one of my favorite, like, super heavyweights.
Mark Henry is the original black guy that should be champion.
Mm-hmm.
He is the original. Some people may have made that case for Virgil back in the early 90s, but no. So, number 57, I believe this is?
55, actually.
Oh, 55. Oh, good. There's more room. Wow. This is actually very tough now. It's getting to... I've also noticed that every single... No, we haven't exhausted we haven't exhausted any of the categories. Holy fuck. No wonder the brand split is happening. They have so much talent.
Yeah, like we still got 2 people on the main roster that haven't been picked. Got a couple of decent NXT guys. Bunch of women still left, and NXT women is basically at this point the jobbers, but like the jobbers who are probably going to do big things sometime in the future.
Yeah, I should add another woman to my roster. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to add Emma to my roster.
Good.
That is a solid pick.
Emma has gotten better. Becoming a heel has probably been the best thing for her career.
Mm-hmm. Toon, 56 and 57.
I am gonna go with Naomi. And ooh, I could do this. This could work. I could make this work. Elias Sampson. From what I saw, I think he's pretty good. He's a fresh face. It gives him a chance to work in a new environment. Big leagues. He's going to have to prove himself in the big leagues.
Yeah, like, Sampson has, like, a good presence to him. Like, I feel like... Okay. Remember how back in, like, 97 or 96, maybe, when JR sat down Mankind for those interviews? I think if someone were to interview Elias Sampson and we would learn a little bit more about him, he could get really popular because guy's got some really cool mannerisms in the ring, but at the moment he's kind of just there and needs something else to him. But I could go with Elias Sampson. All right.
Bit of an odd pick, but...
Calkos, these are your final two picks, 58 and 59.
Okay.
Make them count.
I will do my best to make them count. 58. I think they're the last underappreciated talents on the roster that haven't been picked yet. The Social Outcasts.
You gotta have a good jobber team that's out there to, make things interesting.
These guys are fucking amazing. Heath Slater is great. Curtis Axel is great. Bo Dallas is really great. I really think that they should be on my roster. I know I said I wouldn't pick another. Yeah, no kidding. I know I said that I wouldn't pick another tag team or faction or whatever, but I gotta go with the Social Outcasts to round everything out.
And not only that, not only do you have a tag team, but you've got three people who can be good jobbers for you, and that I'd say that would be a good addition. 59, your last pick. Who is it gonna be?
Oh my god, this is tough. If only because it's the last pick. It's so hard. But Jesus Christ, why is this so fucking hard? I'm gonna have to go with Sawyer Fulton.
Sawyer Fulton?
Sawyer Fulton.
Interesting. What do you know about the guy?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Alright, so this one's basically just a Hail Mary. This is your Tom Brady pick. Like, if this works out...
He is my Hail Mary. Alright, he is my Tom Brady circa 2002, okay? Yes, I do know a little bit about sports.
I figured you would. You're a New Englander, so you would know Tom Brady.
Oh my god, dude, you have no idea how much he captivated the imaginations of the New England populace back in 2002. It was incredible how beloved he was, just for existing.
Dude, it was? Like, I think he still is.
Yeah, but a lot of people up here do think he's kind of a dick. But, I mean, back then, we had Drew Bledsoe, and nobody's seen or heard anything from him. He's probably lying in a gutter having hung himself while having a wank. All right? Who the fuck knows where he is? But Tom Brady, man, when Bledsoe got injured and he came in and won for the Patriots that random fucking game, and then they got into the playoffs, and then they made it all the way to the Super Bowl, it was all on his back.
Okay, first off, you just made me feel bad for Drew Bledsoe. Second of all, sport ball!
Sports ball, do the thing, win the point, sports. So, yeah, he is my shot in the dark.
All right, Sawyer Fulton. Okay, Toon, we're on to pick number 60. You get one more shot. Look around, see what you got. Don't fuck this pick up. It's time for Mr. Irrelevant.
My initial plan was that I was going to pick both Darren Young and Titus O'Neil and reunite them because, in this case, they are much better as a tag team than they are alone.
We have discovered this twice now.
Breaking them up was an incredibly stupid decision because now both of them are floundering and will probably get released.
I've actually heard that Titus O'Neil might go after Rusev. Because apparently on SmackDown, he went after Rusev after the title match that he had with Kalisto. We might be getting Rusev versus Titus O'Neil at Money in the Bank.
Titus O'Neil has never won a singles championship, from what I gather.
Nope.
I can only pick one. Well, sorry, Darren. I'm going with Titus O'Neil.
Solid.
Not that I don't like Darren Young. Not that I appreciate what he does. Not that I think he was very brave for coming out. Titus has more potential.
And he's sacked Peyton Manning once. Like, back when he was in college, he went to the University of Florida, and I believe in one game he was going up against Peyton Manning back when he went to the U of Tennessee, and Titus O'Neil got a sack on Peyton Manning.
GG Peyton Manning, no worry.
I mean, have you ever sacked Peyton Manning? Can you say you have? Then no, then fuck off. Okay. So, Titus O'Neil, number 60. All right, that is the end. And just looking at the people who went undrafted, Summer Rae, you bastards.
None
of you picked Summer Rae?
No.
None of you picked Fandango or Tyler Breeze.
Everyone thinks both of them are overrated.
Fandango is not overrated. Tyler Breeze, yes.
Listen. Fandango could have been great. He could have been great, but they fucked him up by having him beat Jericho and then following up with nothing.
And then followed it up with a loss to Chris Jericho.
Dude, isn't Fandango the only talent to have debuted at WrestleMania?
I guess.
I am sure he is not.
The guy is he is an entertainer. As a wrestler, I will give him credit. He has some good things going for him, but he has nothing to show for it. He hasn't won any titles. He hasn't impressed anyone. He hasn't gotten really anything. And that is a damn shame, because he had the best thing that Fandango has is the crowd chanting his theme song. That's the best that he has. No thank you.
All right, so let's go over our rosters real quick. Calkos, you have Roman Reigns, Rusev, The New Day, Cesaro, Nakamura, Bayley, Rollins, The Dudleys, Samoa Joe, Natalya, Becky, Sami Zayn, Wyatt Family, Alexa Bliss, American Alpha, Nia Jax, Zack Ryder, Golden Truth, Chris Jericho, No Way Jose, Charlotte, The Revival, Sheamus, Ty Dillinger, Carmella, Alberto, Mark Henry, Emma, The Social Outcasts, and Sawyer Fulton. And Toon, you've got John Cena, The Miz, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Enzo and Big Cass, Kevin Owens, Asuka, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, Randy Orton, Sasha Banks, Lucha Dragons, Baron Corbin, Big Show, Vaudevillains, Hideo Itami, Paige, The Usos, Dolph Ziggler, Apollo Crews, Gargano and Ciampa, Neville, Kane, Jack Swagger, Dana Brooke, Gallows and Anderson, Eva Marie, Naomi, Elias, and Titus.
So, Nikki, what roster do you think could win?
I'm just looking here. Just off the value that you got in the middle rounds, like, Calkos, you got the Wyatt, between picks 20 and 40, Calkos got Sami Zayn, the Wyatts, American Alpha, Nia Jax, and Chris Jericho. And Toon got Sasha and a lot of mid-card people.
Hey, I can make the mid-card work. You would be surprised with what I can make work.
That's true, but I feel like Calkos has more people who could like go between mid-card and main event.
That's because either A, they've been able to do so, or they have potential to do so.
Yeah. Like they got a lot of value and they got a lot of experience on there. There's a good mix between the two. So I would say Calkos wins this round.
I always play the long game. In Civilization, I always pick Gandhi, and I always play the long game. In Overwatch, I always play Lucio, and I always play the long game. Alright, I may lose in the beginning, but I will always pull through in the end, because that is the kind of player that I am in the game of life. So fuck you.
Well, alright then. With that said...
I appreciate your expert analysis, by the way. That was a great way to put it.
Thank you. Like, whenever the NFL draft or the NBA draft comes around, I always get really into it, so that's why I was really looking forward to this. So, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, we've been going for just over an hour now, so I think...
this is good, though. This is good. I think this is fun. I like what I put together, personally. I think it's
I think you got a good card. I honestly think you got a good...
Like I said, my focus was new breed, old breed, and I want to see how those clash. And SmackDown has always been, like, considered the B show. I want to make this the A show. I want to make this up on the same level, if not somewhat better.
You do got some pretty big hitters. Like, you got Balor, you got Aries, Kevin Owens, Cena, Ambrose. Like, you've got people who could, like, be stars.
The main event has to look good. I will make the mid-card look solid as a goddamn cement block. I will make the women look good. I will make the tag team division great.
Yeah, later on we're going to be fighting over who gets Bobby Roode and Kota Ibushi.
Yeah. I think that, well, with the actual brand split coming, if NXT does stick around, I think it'd be kind of cool if the general managers of both shows would occasionally show up in NXT and like, almost for scouting missions. Like, you just watch, I don't know, Andrade Almas, who is apparently about to debut, the former La Sombra. And, like, you just cut to, like, Shane and Stephanie in the background, just kind of, like, going, this Andrade guy could be good. But, yeah, I think that we have done some good work here, and I think that this is just about it for us tonight.
Yes, indeed. So
also, guys, if you want full form lists of our current talents, we're going to be posting our Google Docs of our talent rosters for both Raw and SmackDown. I'm going to be putting them in the description below, so check them out, study them, analyze them, and see. Let us know your opinions of who won.
Yeah,
I totally won.
No, fuck you. No. Nikki is the mediator, and he says I won.
No, I'll give you that. I think we both win, personally. We have an amazing roster of, like, talent overall that we can divide up.
Let's hope the draft in real life goes this well.
Yeah. And honestly, I wonder if there's anything that we can do with, like, 2K17 or 2K16 maybe?
No, that would take forever.
Nah, well.
I mean, I could do a Raw versus SmackDown kind of thing, but a lot of the talent that we picked isn't available. So,
well, think about this. Just think. We got Survivor Series coming up. I want to keep this roster that we made in mind for when we get Survivor Series, because then, with our made-up roster, we should make our own Survivor Series of which 5 would we pick to compete against one another.
That's not a bad idea. I could do a Survivor Series match on 2K16 with our roster. You pick 5, I pick 5.
Wait, can you do 10 people in a match nowadays?
Oh, never mind. That's right. You can't. Sorry.
Okay, well, pick 3 on 3 then.
I should be able to. I'm running the fucking PC version. All right, my PC is powerful enough.
Yeah, but like 2K or WWE games, pretty much as far back as I can think of, have only had a 6-man maximum, which is bullshit because like you can't have a full Money in the Bank match. You can like whenever they have the Royal Rumble, you got to stop after 6 people until someone gets eliminated. It's bullshit. Bullshit, I say.
Anyway, I think that's it for this cast.
Yep. So go ahead and put down in the comments what you think. Which side do you think won? Even though Calkos is the official winner, we're curious to see, like, out of this roster, like, who do you think won? And of course, if you have your own ideas, please feel free to throw them down. As always, go ahead and follow us on our Twitters. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys in the next cast.